Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Illinois taking on the Dominican Republic. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been... All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab, Brian Bayo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
In the air, out towards right center. Tatis hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. C.J. Stubbs.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4.
Here is Jock Peterson. Another solid power season. And a swing and a miss. Bayo, 6'1" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 2 down.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch just misses. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Bregman matched a homer in his last game. 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ahmed leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Miami, today's starting pitcher, Dean Kramer. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ketel Marte in now, takes ball one off the plate. Kramer with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Junior Caminero.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Man at second. In the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Right through there for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Throw over to first, and he's back in there. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And there's a ball. One run across in the frame so far here in game one of this 3-game set. Gets a piece and stays alive. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That one lifted to left. Peterson makes the grab for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes Manny Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Outside, and that is ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him. Runner on the go, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Machado came up with 4 hits in his last game. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. The Dominican Republic on top here, 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Bayo back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Checks over to first, back safely. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's outside. 1-0. Geloff over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And here is Matt Mervis. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runners are at the corners, one away. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Pena, second for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Junior Caminero.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And there's a foul ball.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where,
oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
1 ball, no strike.
Rodriguez needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Nobody out, runner at first.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Now one missed.
2-2.
Three, 2 now.
2 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin.
So digging in, Austin Wells.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And it goes just foul. No outs, runners at first and second. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Ball, inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Base knock center field. Coming home. One run across, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. A single and a run scored and a walk. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball one.
Nope, ball two.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 on, 1 out. Right side, hard hit. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Stubbs with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So here's Bader now. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Next offering misses down and away.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Out to short. Jump throw across his body. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
As we go to the last of the third, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Juan Soto. There's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Marte on at first, nobody out. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Now 1-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Peterson under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Not even close there. Ball one.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And that is downstairs. 2-1. Two on, one out. And that one in the air center field. Bader should have it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And there's the strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. First and second, 2 down. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that is out of play. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dean Kramer is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Colton Gordon.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Wells will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And delivers outside.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's way outside. And a full count now. Jeremy Pena waits on deck. foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. RBI single his last time up. And there's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper. And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 on, 2 outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. The Rush out front here, 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Peterson.
Line drive, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Horwitz in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's the ball.
Peterson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Marte throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Zach Geloff now at the plate. And he's already singled in this game. On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just missed. Misses inside. 3-1 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 4.
So man aboard. Here's Ketel Marte. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one outside, and the count is 2-0. And the slider just misses. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Just missed. Tatis runs. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Vladdy, 25 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And ball 1.
1-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Renfroe makes the play, and that is that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. The Dominican Republic on top, 6-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and Renfroe is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stepping in, Matt Mervis. He hit into a double play his first time up. Outside low, 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Guerrero steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
CJ Stubbs.
At the plate, CJ Stubbs. A single his first time. Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. Popped up right side. Marte sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Gordon back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
That one missing inside. And that just misses.
Okay.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one hit to right. Renfroe in position. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Machado around second. Coming home. The relay to third. The tag out. But one run is in to score.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Austin Wells. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So two down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, two down. And a foul ball. Stays alive. Pitch in the dirt. Got to count 1-2. That's inside. Headed towards the corner. Renfroe on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one off the mark, and the count's full.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. The throw to second is offline.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Colton Gordon will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. A new pitcher in the game, Adam Mazer.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Pena up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Ball.
Ketel Marte waiting for a turn at the plate. Pena on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 3. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. The Rush lead it 9-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy, Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Here's Jock Peterson, 1 for 2.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
No ball.
1 out, base is empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball, left side, Pena. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Austin Cox getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Morgan also getting ready. And that's outside. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And it's fouled away. Ripped on a line. And there's two away.
The third baseman, number 16,
now Machado up here. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. That one is absolutely belted. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. And the first offering is not close. Two outs. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Julio Rodriguez getting on deck circle. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Ripped into right center. Base hit. Here comes Machado around third. One run across, coming home. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline. It's 11-0. Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Dominican Republic out front 11-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Spencer Horwitz. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
0-1.
and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So up next, Zach Geloff. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Up.
Now the 0-1. Just missed.
Woo. 1 and 2.
Pitch
That's
misses. The count now 2-2. Fastball is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bader should have it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball one there. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch, not close, up high. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Tatis waits. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So a man at first. Now, Ketel Marte. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That
One
one's
ball,
upstairs,
2 strikes.
ball 1. Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now it's Juan Soto. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Two outs. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle. Two outs with a runner at third. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Junior. Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Eli Morgan. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So they're at the corners now, and now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses, and that's ball 1. Tatis at third. Soto on at first with 2 down. And there's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
All right, here we go.
2 on, 2 outs.
No, that's a ball.
Manny Machado waits on deck. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Manny Machado. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, left field. Peterson makes the grab. Back here in Miami, ready to begin the 8th, digging in, Matt Mervis.
The designated hitter, Matt.
Bayo back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Outside, 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Pena makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now back, the catcher, CJ.
Here's the catcher, CJ Stubbs.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Right through there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Outside low, and 1-1. That's down and in. That one misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it. My partner, known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I can't. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Bader in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Slider misses outside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires over to Guerrero, and Bader is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Edwin Uceta gets the ball now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Come on, Edwin.
Headed down the line, and that drops foul. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Here we go, defense.
That one fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Morgan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Smoked on the ground a second. One up, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch, and he just misses.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
The catcher, number 28, Austin.
One down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. First pitch just misses.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And another ball. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Just missed. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And there's the automatic.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
First and second, one out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That to right. Renfroe sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. That's out number two.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Just missed. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Clase, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Peterson just got a piece of it. Good job to fight that one off. text offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes outside. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty. And he gets Bregman. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Horowitz stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.